Good morning and welcome to another week of Learning with Mrs. Arnold online. We are going to start our reading lesson today, and our reading lesson is all about a new word chunk that we are going to learn. A lot of times you will find it at the end of words, but sometimes you will find it in the middle of words too. So our word chunk that we are working on today and next week, you'll see this one for 2 weeks, is the word chunk ing. This is ing, so it's not ing. It's not 3 sounds, it is ing. Okay? Ing. Just like when we worked on this word chunk, we know that that's an, right? It's not it's an. So if we were to put an out front, it'd be ran. Well, if we were to put a out front here, it'd be ing, ring. So it's a word chunk that we can find. It can be found in the middle of words. It can be found at the end of words. Those are the 2 places that you can find it. So we are going to start with a word sort today. So let me go ahead and tape it up here. There we go. And we are going to sort by whether we hear an ing in the word, so whether it belongs in that ing word family, or if we don't hear ing in the word. Okay? So we do, we don't. We're listening for what sound are we listening for? Ing. Very good. Okay. Our first picture is this one. It is pointing to the leaves. So do you hear ing in leaf? No, we don't hear ing in leaf, right? So it's going to go right over to our not side. Not in the ing family. Let's grab our next one. Our next one is a butterfly, but what's it pointing to? The wing. Do you hear ing and wing? I do. So we're going to add it to the yes side. There we go. Okay, our next one. I just dropped our next one, so we'll go to the next one. King. Do you hear ing and king? Yes, we do hear ing and king, don't we? So we'll add it right over here. Okay, our next one is bin. Bin. Do you hear ing and bin? No, we do not hear it in bin. Okay, here's our next one. Wig. Do you hear ing and wig? No, very good. You're really good at this. Okay, here's our next one. Ring. Do you hear ing and ring? Yes, we do. Okay. Our next one is hip. Hip. Do you hear ing and hip? No. What about fin? Do you hear ing and fin? Very good. We do not hear ing and fin, so it does not belong on the other side. Okay, we have 2 more. Sing. Do you hear ing and sing? Yes, great job. We do hear ing and sing. And our last one is sting. Sting. Do you hear ing and sting? Yes, we do. Wow, let's review all the words that we heard ing in real fast. Let's go through them. Ready? Say them with me. We have wing, king, sing, ring, and sting. What do you notice about all those words? They all rhyme, right? That's because they all end in ing, don't they? Now over here, these words do not have ing. We have leaf, bin, wig, hip, and fin. Those don't have ing. So they don't rhyme with the ing family, right? Our word families always rhyme. So we are going to do one more thing today, and then you will be free for our reading lesson. Let me close my glue stick rolled away, so never mind, we're not closing the end of it. Miss Arnold will close it in a minute. What we're going to do is I'm going to take a few of your sight words. Okay, we're going to start with our sight words, ones that we should know pretty well. They're found on lists 1 through 4. And we're just going to add ing to the end of it and see how it changes the word. So we are going to start with that sight word. What sight word is that? Jump. It is jump. And we're going to add ing on the end, and we're going to figure out what the new word is. Ready? So we have jump, ing. So what's our word? Jump, ing, jumping, jumping. So we went from jump, and jump is just a normal verb where if I were to say, I want you to jump, when I add ing to the end of it, that means you're doing it right now. So like, you are jumping, you are jumping. It means you're doing it right now, right? If I were to say, I want you to jump, are you jumping right now? Or do I want you to do something in a minute? I want you to do something in a minute. So when I'm adding that ing on, it's also changing my verb. This is my verb. It's something that you do. It's an action word. I'm changing it, saying that you're doing it right this second. Okay, let's try another one. Let me pick another sight word that I know you know really well. It's one of my favorite sight words. What word is that? It's see. Remember, E, 2 E's. That's why I like it, because of my little poem. So see, and if I say I see a walrus, I can now change it to this. And what does our word become? See-ing. See-ing. What's our word? Seeing. Now, normally this isn't one that we normally use, but that's okay. It still gets we're still using that concept. Let's try another one. Ugh. What's that sight word? Play. Very good. And I'm going to add my ending. What ending am I adding? Ing. Fantastic. Now let's put it together. Play, ing, playing. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna make this a little bit harder. This time we're gonna have to sound out the word together, okay? Because this is not a sight word. Okay, let's sound out this word together. Ready? What's this letter say? W. A. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Do you remember how A says different sounds sometimes? A can say A, and ah, right? In this case, he's going to say ah. So let's try ah. W, ah, t, wat, ch, watch. So we have the word watch, and we're going to add ing to the end. What does my word become? Watch, ing. Watching. Great job. Here's our last word, and this one you're not going to have to sound out because it doesn't really follow the rules, so we're not going to sound it out. I will give you the first chunk. How does that sound? Okay, our first chunk is learn. Learn, and we're going to add ing onto the end, making what new word? learn, ing, learning. That is our last word for today. Thank you so much for learning ing with me today, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.